short session this morning. Just want to make a little progress, and I think I'm going to turn the music back up a little bit again. It's so hard to decide. Just 3 pips this time. We're working towards a happy medium. I just want to make it to the next room. Already leveled up a couple of times. Let's see. Party. We're all level 9. Oh no, we're rank 9? Or no, we're level 9. What rank are we on these? Let them decide. Show me my archetype. Rank 5 on Sorcerer. I think I was mostly doing him as the Seeker though. Can I change archetype from here? Ooh, swap skills. Can't do that yet, but the button is still available. The Origin Mage archetype. Learn useful synthesis abilities can help perform powerful single target attacks in a variety of effects. Cool. Look how low his strength is and how it's magic. Wish there were a faster way to switch archetypes. I don't like that it's under equipment. I mean, I guess I can just get used to going. Oops, I fucked up.
What now?
Oh no, it's the first one. No, it was also the first one.
What now?
Okay, so it's just start 1, 2, 3.
What now?
Both rank 5. Much more of an all-rounder, the Seeker. He's got that heal.
The freedom of a wanderer.
You know I got that heal on me. Why doesn't it show your passive here? Okay, hit Y to see it. Make support attacks from your combat. I think only the protagonist gets the hero passive. Anyway, we got hold of Taru Kaja. I'm not sure. I think we saw that last time, right? Chase support. That's what we saw. Sweeping slash at rank. Sweeping slash is an AoE. No. Single target. Why can't I swap characters from here? Dumb. Diagonal slash. Weak slash. Oh, cool. Attack. No AoEs in this whole archetype, huh? That's interesting. Oh yeah, he's a single target archetype he's supposed to be. So, Louis must be assassinated. Luis, I guess his name is Luis. Should we grab any more things before we move on? Maybe we should... No, it's not. Let's hold on to our money. So, in this next room, I grinded enough that I can now fight everything.
Yep, we're safe here.
Out of combat. Just kill everything with my sword like this without going into JRPG mode.
Hey, great job.
Snakes. Don't do it. Get him.
So, these things grow more powerful.
I did accidentally trigger a cutscene over there that just said, like, we're still in the mines. It wasn't much of a cutscene. Clear out those. Clear out these. Don't hit me, please.
Fine work.
Just a little bit more cash before we move on. It's important.
Yep, we're safe here.
We're safe here. Oh, I wasn't sprinting. Wow, much faster. Pass through. Okay, let's kick some ass.
Didn't think I had anything left to learn.
Wow. Well, this thing's a lot easier to not get hit moving this fast.
Yeah, nice work.
Nice. Pass through. Oh, there's multiple passes through. Let me through the package. It's the teeth! And the treasure chest. Iron gants. Les gants de fer.
What now?
Strength? How about you? What are you using right now? Strength +1? What if I give you strength +2 instead? You're a better basher. That's what they said in Planescape Torment on the difficulty setting. You get less experience for playing on lower difficulties. There was no reward for playing on higher difficulties, but inside, you'll be a better basher for it. That's old school. Reducing your experience on lower difficulties. That's maybe we're actually making the game harder shit. Ragged Fur and Grand Iron. Camera speed could be a little higher. Is that an option? Control set system settings. controller sensitivity is. Guess that's better. Ooh. Oh. Burrowing worms. Ambushing worms? Yes. Oh. Okay, fight.
Battle's out. Let's go.
These are the creatures from the intro. I think we can kill it without using any resources. Slash that one.
I can't afford to hold back.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back.
Do you think it's weak to wind?
Wind.
No. Goodness.
I shall fight.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Die hard.
I will fight with pride.
The health bar is not very informative in this game, huh?
Here comes the
Oh,
character.
recovered from stun. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Still standing.
No.
It's really not very precise. Oh my god, it's not precise at all.
We can come forth. Royal soul. Scour. Still here?
What the fuck? Boss worm. Ugh.
In the next
You, Jesus Christ! Oh my god, he's gonna hit all of us.
Dodge their attack.
Oh,
Got it.
nightmare worm.
a tough one.
What is going on? I guess I'm supposed to be using my melee abilities. But even so, it would have taken a lot of resources to finish that encounter. Yeah, no shit.
What now?
That was just the first. Rough. That might not have been a good use of resources.
All right. How's that?
Very impressive.
Kind of expensive right now. Conversely, I can generate mana with the magician archetype. I just have to switch back and forth between magician and this guy, and I can do all the healing.
We found
Not
something.
bad.
Yes, yes, it is well. Mining uniform can be purified at the church. Is it already wearable? Because I think 58 defense. Is that high? Erwin, can you wear this shit? Mining uniform. It is high. And it has evasion. Yes, give it to the fragile one. Hopefully wearing unpurified clothes isn't going to hurt me.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
No, very good.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
Do, do, do. I don't want to go too far, lest we end up beyond a point of no return. Because I want to stop
What
and
now?
here later. Isn't there a full map? I swear I saw a full map. Where is it? R1. Oh, we got a ways to go. Can I save here? To go back to save. Well, we'll do that before we get to the destination, hopefully.
How's that? Come on.
Infinity.
Pocket it.
Yeah.
Spotted. On your guard.
Oh no, I don't want to fight the sandworm. He's a scary guy.
Very impressive.
Oh, were you just a snake?
Good one.
No, you were a sandworm. Oh! Oh no. It's gonna debuff us. Yes, defense fell.
Stroll. They've sapped your defenses.
What if I ran away? Like, how do I do that? Oh no. Well, I'm gonna restart the encounter then, so go fuck yourself. Why not just let me run? You can't stop me from cheating. You can't.
Still fight.
Together.
Yeah, you can play battle from the start. Oh my god. That was worse. Oh my god, he's got 2 attacks because he got a weakness. Oh, restart again.
Guard is
Don't do fire breath. Much better. Oh,
Warrior.
kill it!
Blade.
It's not good enough.
Evil.
Oh, that's not good enough. Tarkasha, please.
Let me help.
I owe you.
Oh,
Let's go. With one strike. Warrior. I'll cut you down. They die hard.
The freedom of a wanderer.
this melee. Oh my god, not good enough. Should probably move him to the back row.
together.
Don't be careless.
Oh my
Here
goodness.
go.
You careless.
Can't afford another fight like that.
No, we can't. Ow. Day, please. Wow, that's a really... Oh, it's really easy to recover mana, too. I should just not be using items at all. Blow snakes.
All right, we did it!
Put it in your stockpile.
Endurance +3. Good. Does anybody... Is that just for... accessory? Oh, it looks like it must be... here. Agility +200. Oh, do we have another pair of iron gauntlets? Stroll. Wearing iron gauntlets. You should also be wearing gauntlets. Oh no, it's... Oh, it shows it's one. I see. I wish it didn't show. I don't really need that. Maybe I'm gonna have lots of party members. Well, what slot was that gear for that we just found? Guard's Talisman, there it is. Okay, let's give it to our one. Still fragile. Wait, that's a lot of endurance. How close are we? Not that close. Over here? Okay.
It's all clear.
Maybe I already was in here.
Check it out.
Already with it. Oh. Oh, sweet. Agla's less dense. This is me a safe room.
But
Thought it was just a feeling, but I can see it. It's like the Magla hollows out just for that room. Back in the Sanctum, I learned natural adept at sensing Magla. It's safe to assume the Gallica's no exception. Oh, 1 second, my filter's not on. My apologies for bringing down the tone. It's safe to assume the Gallica's no exception. Maybe we can get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside? It's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing. Good, 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 good.
Hey,
And a little Savian. This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the Magla's thinner here. Couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There's a varying intensity to the Magla that floats through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room. A Magla hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. Seems as good a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of Magla when the area around it is flooded with this stuff. The beasts seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath well here while we can. And safely speak with our allies, record our travels, or visit academia. Nice. Talk to allies.
still, though.
This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The Magla's really dense, too. I never imagined it'd be this dangerous. Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Grius, are you familiar with this place? I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can see that these monsters weren't here last time I passed through. You're saying these monsters are the result of this thick Magla? Well, wouldn't the Magla already have been thick here? Well, if there is a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Magla. It must have meant monsters were in here. Well, why is there Magla density? Isn't it a Magla mine? There's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. Keep moving once we've gotten some rest. Something is afoot in the kingdom, I suppose, is what we're learning here. Make a record, please. I'd like to save my little game. Save your little game.
Let's go.
It's our friend.
pardon?
What's going on down here? There's monsters everywhere. It doesn't the air feel off? How is it that you're here? Have you been following us? Considered returning to Grand Trad. I reckon passing through here would be shortcut and felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems right foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead, mark my words. I think I'll head back. But if you're continuing on this way, I take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before I set off. I apologize. It's not adequate. I think this is enough of a sign to cut me ties to the illicit mining. Once I return to Grand Trade, I'll get a new venture up and running. You lot take care too. I reckon you have lots going on, but I wish you the best of luck. He's Australian. It's not his fault. Can't help it. I don't think I need medicinal herbs. Do I need anything? Ooh, should do. Oops, much obliged. Safe journeys. Much obliged. Safe journeys. Is this a boss over here? Looks like a boss to me. I think I'm not going in there yet. They put a save room right before it. Okay, well, this was our short little session, just showing you what I achieved. Now I'm gonna sit through a boring meeting that I don't need to be there for, and wander around continuing to level up for an hour, or however long it takes to get out of the boring meeting that I don't need to be there for. I'll see you soon. Well, maybe I'll just pause this and come back to it later. We'll see. If the video's over, you know it before I do. Oh, when I have the magician selected and I'm gaining MP for everything that I kill in the overworld, my party gains MP too. So I have infinite farming capacity. Well, that makes me not very worried about time, which is good. Good. Well, I'm glad I figured that out. I'd basically noticed already, but came to my full attention. Oh, Tommy. Oh, ouch.
Nobody here can lay claim to it, so it's yours.
What does that mean? Some random junk on the ground? Alright, anyway, this may be the end of the video. Oh, this is funny. So the peddler isn't here anymore, of course, but Moore still is because he's just a phantom and he can be in multiple places at once. That's fun. Deeper inside the real monster's den. Set it on fire and chase it off.
Hi.
I wouldn't go any further if I were you. There's some dangerous magla crystal that mesmerizes them. Okay, well, see you soon. Oh, was the game volume cranked way down there? Maybe it was. I apologize. So you missed so much. I guess we're gonna progress. I guess that's what's happening right now, is progression. We're gonna move forward. So there's definitely some enemies that respawn and some enemies that do not. The horrifying worms.
How's that?
I don't
Did
see
not
anything
return.
we can't handle easily.
I don't see anything you can't handle
Amazing!
easily.
Great moves back there. Great job!
So, these things grow more powerful.
And we're gonna go ahead and save. Sorry, lost in my own little world there for a moment. Let's take a break. Let's make a record. I don't know that there's really anything we could do in academia unless we wanted to unlock one of the other archetypes for our muscle brothers over here, and we've only got the one muscle brother archetype right now, which is a little weird, don't you think? They gave us 2 magic archetypes and 1 phys archetype with 2 physical boys and 1 perhaps also physical boy, depending on how one spec'd oneself. This black shadow.
Wait a second.
Something feels really wrong further in. Might be what I was sensing. Unfortunately, we got no choice but to press on regardless of what lies ahead. I'm going to open it. Are you ready? Let's go.
All right.
Good to hear. Let's go. Cloud of darkness. Oh no! I can see the glow of a strange crystalline, stranger monster.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal of raw magla. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition, though, right?
I mean, why would it be?
Still, this thing is
I
giving
guess
off
I've
a
no one's ever
really
seen it.
nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's Protecting the crystal!
Here it comes.
Bosch beasts. As a human, that's the kind of sound I like to make. Okay, let's just start dumping into him, I guess. A slicer. Ooh, multi-attack for the first time.
I'll cut you down.
Hell yeah. 4 hits?
Swordplay comes. I won't hold
Archetype.
back.
You do slicer too.
With one strike.
Oh,
It's
two
okay.
hits.
Seeker!
How about Tarukaja?
Here.
Anstral.
Helpful as ever.
Hyper. Buffing yourself? Oh, he's concentrating. Uh-oh. The front row's being targeted. Okay, let's get to the back, everybody. Get to the back. It'll be okay. Just get to the back.
Moving to the rear.
And guard.
Guarding
Just
seems
guard
the
in
wise
case.
move.
Swordplay comes. I'll
Get to the
attack
back.
from here.
And guard.
Falling
Get
back.
to the back. And throw the Tarukaja. On Strahl. Or do it on...
Let me help.
first.
That help.
On fire of the vanity. Okay, so he did miss.
Talk about a close call!
And that caused his turn. Perfect. Okay.
I shall
let's get
vanquish
a big
evil.
Slicio here.
Swordplay
It's just
comes.
better.
The blade.
It's okay. Seeker!
Tarukaja.
Here!
Buff him. It does show when it's gonna fade. Okay, good. ReFantasia. Oh no! He's putting his... Oh, Gabo. We should probably put Arrow in the back row. I wonder if that would have missed and cost him... Well, he was out of press turns anyway, but... Certainly it might have missed, and that would have been cool.
No holding back!
Okay, full strength. Well, not full strength
Hack and
because he's
slash.
double deft, so it'll just be normal strength.
Blade ready. Any means necessary.
Any means necessary.
I will fight with pride.
Oh, he was in the back row and he still got hit. Oh, I didn't move everybody else to the front. That's why they're doing so little damage, because I didn't move them back to the front row. Oops.
Let's go.
That was a mistake. Are you weak to
Scour.
wind, though? Oh, you're resistant to wind. Well, fire. Don't hit me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, right. Not game over with protagonist dead. Attack return to normal. That's
Closing
not
the
good.
distance. I call upon royal power within.
No, I'm gonna attack.
No need to rush.
Do I
this.
have any pickup items? I have 0 pickup items.
Have to rethink. The power of heroes.
He's boosting himself again. Oh no, he's concentrating. Oh, he's in the front row again. All right. Well, that's good. We can take this turn to recover a little, I guess.
Withdrawing.
Fall back.
We're still in a fight
Medicinal
here.
herb. Just use a medicine. I can't believe it doesn't preview.
This calls for one of
heals.
these.
This calls
Blade
for
ready, lads.
one of these. You're still in the back row. Yeah, just go ahead and keep
Any
swiping at him, I
means
guess.
necessary.
And we will return to the front row. Okay, he's buffed.
Good job, everyone!
There's his
Talk about a close
Perfect.
call!
Time to go offensive.
Oh,
No
I
holding
wish I were
back.
still offensively
I'll
buffed.
cut you down.
Still in a fight here!
No
Yeah,
need. I
that's-
won't hold back. Held back too much.
He did hold back. Shouldn't have done it. Gaball.
Please.
Hey!
I shall vanquish evil.
Stop buffing your fucking defense.
Still in a fight
Goofball.
here!
Done yet.
Warrior, with one strike. Still standing. Hey.
I hope Arrowin gets experience for this. Oh. They're both resistant to fire. Oh, that's pretty goofy. These two boys are very similar. Some similar
I'll cut
boys.
you down.
Here!
They die hard.
Warrior, the blade.
Got him. Come on, Arrowin, get some experience. It doesn't look like he did. Looks like maybe he didn't get any experience, which is a huge downer. Look how low level his... Well, it's because he's been changing it a little bit. His magician is relatively high. I mean, it's like also 6 or 7, I think.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
Pick it up. Oh, cut it apart. Ah, okay, that worked. Easy.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Magla crystals that cause madness with a touch, so they do exist.
Grand Iron. Oh, we're very close to being dead. There we go. Problem solved. Can I? No, I can't save here. Can I change classes?
What now?
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
1, 2, 3,
What
1,
now?
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3,
What
1,
now?
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can hot swap my archetypes. As long as I've only got 2.
Alright, how's that?
It's the strongest I felt the Magla's presence. Worse than the strongest you felt there's something worse up ahead? We're not recovered.
Let's push through!
Can I just respawn those slimes
Gaining
infinitely
strength.
here? Is that a thing that I can do?
Everything's...
That was a pretty good haul.
It's all clear.
Oh. They sensed my need to cause
Everything's pretty
myself
standard.
harm.
Really?
Hey, do you see that? Well, they didn't let us save, so I don't think this is just gonna be an insta-kill or whatever. Oh yes, a horrifying fucking dragon. I guess he's a normal dragon.
Not something I hope to stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon.
I mean, those creatures from the legends? I've never seen them with my own eyes. Dragons, an enigmatic and powerful creature reigning supreme at the top of the ecosystem. King of all monsters, they're known as dragons. With their overpowering strength, they could wipe out an entire fleet of military gauntlet runners as easily. Best not to get on their bad side. Oops. Dragons. Many are believed to possess colossal scaled bodies with membranous wings and raptor-like talons, but due to lack of personal encounters, the exact details remain unknown. In some areas, they're thought to be mythic creatures of legend and are even revered on occasion as gods. You learn more about humans. It looked like it was lit up again. But I guess not. Magla Hollow. Magla's not uniformly concentrated in the atmosphere, existing more like patches of smoke or fog in the air. As such, Magla is dense in some areas and thin in others. One can say the Magla was hollowed out. Such areas provide reprieve from especially dense magma, as the likelihood of encountering organisms affected or frenzied by magma is significantly lessened. Magic, magla, a technical term for magic power that serves as the basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals, because magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration. You've read this one before, too. Oh, we unread them all because we restarted the game. Magla crystal, okay, mag. Minuscule fragments of magla crystals accumulate in the bodies of animals with magical beings in areas where magla is dense. Little used to ordinary citizens, a system in Grand Trad where people can sell their fragments. As a result, some people, like soldiers, whose work gives them ample opportunity to leave the city, carry a bag to collect them instead of throwing them away. Weird. Get a little crust filling on you. The Royal Scepter is the super magic. The Royal Magic is keeps the power in check. We've read about resonant vessels. Archetypes. Everything about it deviates from what is commonly known of magic. Wait, what else? There's more to see. Farsight Mirror, yeah, again, not a needful use of that. Princess Curse, Academia. A mysterious room described by Moore as a hall of wisdom reminiscent of a researcher's study. The chamber is filled with all manner of objects rarely seen elsewhere, from books containing secret knowledge regarding archetypes to forbidden texts, the tools which accurately map the movement of the stars, among countless others. Northern Border Fort, a defensive fort on the northern edge of Ukrainian territory. Yeah, I know about this. Nord Mines. Some catastrophic incident took place there several years ago, costing many lives. The mine was temporarily closed until the cause could be removed. It was under the king's direct authority. The past years, an influx of daredevils who come seeking their instant fortune in the mine's remaining prizes, which has led to its own associated problems. Halia, a mountain village governed by House Haliatus, the family of Leon Stroll. Not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Stroll's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to their people. However, when a human suddenly attacked 7 years ago, the village was reduced to rubble after petitions for the state army's aid went unanswered. Stroll's parents lost their lives saving their son and their people. Today, the village remains uninhabited. They didn't save their son and they didn't save their people. Uninhabited, no trace of its former self remaining. Hidden Village. Hidden Village's name and location kept secret. The prince is there. Princess Assault, we've heard about that, is by no means an adult. On Gallica. Gallica tried to stay resolute as Erwin's chaperone, but as he gets involved in unexpectedly intense battles, she begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. However, the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can. Is that her thing? Stroll. We heard about that one. On Stroll, the son of the noble family of Halia, a village that was destroyed by a human. Now he's lost his home and family. He's only pried to redeem himself from the shallowness of his past self. I thought he lived humbly. He was shallow? Grius... What does it say? A veteran rogue warrior and resistance member alongside Erwin and Angelica. He infiltrated the ranks. Who were we resisting? Forden. Luis, I guess? We've heard about him. He's functionally in charge. Luis, we know about him. Monster in the making. Captain Klinger. Captain in charge of new recruits at the recruitment center. A short, portly, unsoldierly man. Called an incompetent fool by Stroll after an attack on the fort led to order new recruits to the front lines in a panic. Or so he made it seem. In actuality, he's a fervent supporter of Luis and had always planned to make a mass of new recruits to die at the hands of humans in order to demonstrate his support of Luis's assertions. An enigmatic young man, Moore, imprisoned in a peculiar study called academia. He first contacted Erwin during a particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousnesses. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic, or his profound expertise on archetypes. Plateau. Moore's pet cat who lives in academia with him. He doesn't necessarily resemble the animals called cats that exist elsewhere. The strange charm hanging around his neck, a type of magic igniter according to Moore, allows for visions of him to be projected outside of academia. Mage, someone who's, archmages are important, traveling peddler. Merchants who travel from town to town, selling regional specialties from across the kingdom at higher markups. They're invariably veteran travelers, even willing to explore caves and other places where the world's monsters are most likely to lurk. Their sense of adventure and the rarity of their goods often inspire awe in those who've never ventured outside their town's borders. Fantasy novel. This one is banned. Unusual. Recruitment center. They are everywhere, right? Okay, dragon, anyway. Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off. Had no choice. This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, big nest. I can sense something tinged with Magla, too. Dragons are ancient and strong Magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making this sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, Erwin. On that note, let's push on, quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in a fight for our lives. But there are monsters around here, too. Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. Understood? Good, let's go. Can I save here? I can't save? But we have no mana. But I want to fight the fucking dragon. Proceed without the enemy noticing. I want to fight the dragon. What do you mean without the enemy noticing? I want the special item. Can I save and come back? Kill the dragon? Oh, broken igniter. I guess I was just assuming that was not the important thing. Is this a rocket? Oh, I can't attack. I guess they didn't see me. Oh, I don't want the teeth to see me. Was there something else over there though? Looks like no. Oh, there's several things up behind the dragon and I want them. Oh, I crave the contents of that chest. Oh, where's my secret area? But I haven't saved since very poorly fighting the boss. Oh, another item. Well, what if I crept up there anyway and took the items from the dragon, even though I don't have any fucking mana? We alerted someone?
What now?
Let's go ahead and use our Magla pill. We got tons of Magla pills. What are we worried about? I bet that's all the Magla pills we ever get. It's fine, we're gonna kill a dragon. What do you think you're doing?
No, stop.
Not good. On your guard now. It comes for us. Peril. Is it gonna get the first
Can't
attack
say I
even though it
was
was
expecting you
asleep?
Doc to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good.
Nah, I'm gonna
Just
get
so
him.
we're clear, slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
We're on a mission, and we won't turn back for anything. Not even a dragon.
Stepping back!
No.
Time to go offensive!
No, you stay up here.
I call upon royal power within! Hack and slash!
Hell to the
Sword
yes.
blade, warrior!
You're forward, right?
Got other options. Falling back to the front. The power
Falling
of
back
heroes.
to the front.
The blade!
4.
will fight
Oh,
the
this
rear
thing
guard.
doesn't have hit points for shit. We'll see how much damage it does. Are you weak to Blizzard? Because you're a fire dragon.
They're weak.
I shall fight as the
I didn't even
noble
need to
I am.
come in here as a fucking mage.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
Well, we have no healing, but it's already half dead.
Oh, please!
It's fine. That wasn't much damage.
Let's go.
We didn't even score any crits.
Slash it!
Lots of
Show
four
you
hits,
Vitus
jeez.
power. Ice.
You hit their weakness.
Oh,
Can't
extra.
have warrior!
Blade red. Warrior! The blade!
Nice. Yeah, we got 2 boys who are resistant to fire up in there.
Not like they could get you back.
Evasion.
Hold back.
You hit their weakness. Right on.
Crits. Yeah. Fuck you, dragon. Fuck you. Get fucked.
I shall fight warrior!
Good thing we gave ourselves that mana though, because we've used all of it. 50% of our mana, we were lower than that. Yeah! Fuck yes! Fuck the dragon! Holy shit, he's down!
I shall rise to the occasion.
It was a good time. I like that. I wasn't sure how that was gonna go. I feel vindicated. That was close. Somehow we managed to drive it off. Never thought I'd ever have to fend off a dragon. You lot never cease to amaze me. Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment that dragon woke up. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they'll have to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Sorry to interrupt, but look at that. Over there, isn't that a treasure chest? Now that the dragon's gone, let's take whatever we can. Onyx, glossy fur, grand iron. That was a lot of MP items we used, though. We're gonna be feeling that for the rest of the game, probably.
This is amazing.
Whoa. Now that's
Dragon's
what I call
Indignation, a
treasure.
great sword embodying the fury of a dragon. Attack 111, hit 95. Where's the boy? Stroll. I'm gonna change your archetype, change your sword. Oh, and it can get even better if we purify it. Oh, it doesn't look like it changed visibly. I guess it's still in his archetype. Can we see your physical body and your cool sword? I wanted to see your cool dragon sword. Oh, he's got a cool Monster Hunter dragon sword. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, that was awesome. That was rad. I'm pleased. Do 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 do. Look. Isn't that the exit?
Right!
It is. We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for the moment. Uh-oh. Oh no. Could it be?
Look!
A dragon's roar. Did you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. Oh, run. Eyes forward. Hesitate now and you're guaranteed death. It's Crash Bandicoot.
Hurry!
I mean, what happens if we fail? Exciting.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself!
Oh, his sword is not his cool
I think that
sword.
shaved a couple years off
Why
my
is
life.
his sword not his sword in cutscenes?
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside
he
nobility like
was
us had no
stuck up.
fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected.
Well,
One
it
spring
is.
7 years ago, our town was attacked by this
That's why we shouldn't have them.
horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
We were heroes.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble.
So, but
our
no
town's just
other
rubble
nobles
now.
act that way. So
A
it's not what
footnote
it
in
means to
history.
be a noble. It's what it
The
means to
human that
reject
destroyed
nobility.
us is all
I
we'll
think
ever
you're
be
really
known for.
misunderstanding the lesson that you've learned here, Stroll. I hope that
I
you
remember my
get it
father
over the fucking
petitioning the
course of the
capital for
story.
aid, but no reply came.
The hereditary
Even
gentry are
knowing
supposed
how
to be
much of a
good.
threat the humans were.
Fuck
Now,
you.
I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way!
Oh, they're in scary uniforms.
Who let these blackguards into the palace? Huh?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
My work here is done. The prince is inconvenienced. He wasn't even incapacitated for years.
I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness!
It's the thorn.
His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see.
So far, Luis has only
So as
killed
he did
monarchs.
with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights.
I believe in
A
killing
tool
monarchs.
to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets
I'm sure
a
he's a
debt.
huge asshole.
Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
Wait than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life.
Whoops.
And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country.
Together.
Together.
Save it
Ideally,
for
once we're out of
whom?
this cold, of course.
Save it
I think
in
it's
what
about time we eat.
form?
We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
I'm exhausted.
You're kidding.
I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grease have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again. Oh shit, auto-advancing. Ugh. When it happened, I wonder what it was. Phew, I'm exhausted. That maglow was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow. We have a long way to go to Grand Trad. Should get some sleep for tomorrow. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest.
We knew not when he'd be attacked again if he stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they'd accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason, excuse me. I can't stop myself. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them. I do wonder how one particular knight of the Royal Guard is doing now. The lady.
For bed.
You better get to sleep and get ready for tomorrow. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
Nonetheless.
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad.
Well...
I'll not let this power go to waste. Should I call it a night? Lass uns schlafen. Ruhen. Vitruvio.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid.
Splendid.
As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward.
What does
The
that
more
mean?
comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights.
Cool.
One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
So no more kings?
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think.
Okay, get on with it more. I got you. Could you be no fucking platitudes, please? You're wasting my time right now.
Almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation.
Talked all night, huh?
We meet again.
I find that easy to believe. I didn't catch any of that. That was very boring. Why was he fucking telling me? Pay attention to everything. Anything could be a key detail. Shut the fuck up. Of course it could. That's not useful advice. Be alert. Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. An abandoned mine, no longer operational, it is now infested with monsters. I guess it's off to Grand Trad with us. Can we go back this way? The fort was likely wiped out by that monster. To think it was all one of Luis's schemes. Luis, he's gone too far. We need to reach the royal capital no matter what. Voice is really coming and going. Mountain Forest Camp. Around here's the place we camped after we left the fort, remember? Yes, thank you.
Let's hurry.
They may send a search party after us. I think we should get moving. Sure. Grand Trad. Spheres of life are clearly divided by numerous districts. We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital. We can wait no longer. Are you ready? Look at the map longer.
Great.
I want to just
Let's
keep
move out.
looking. I want to keep looking. Right, let's get moving.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers.
Ooh.
To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital.
Yeah, I wouldn't really think anyone would be looking for them.
Ever closer. 2 days remain.
Unless news of their desertion was really that widespread. That sounded more like a quick, panicked lie to me than anything.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
Yeah, it was not good.
You've come a ways since then.
Murder happened.
Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort, sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange.
Devastating.
How fast life can change.
Strange how fast life can change. How are you holding up, buddy? Oops.
You okay?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
No, we're forced to know.
Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Stay sharp. Cut my fingernails. I apologize if you can hear little clipping sounds. I know it's kind of gross.
Milady, welcome back.
Cool.
And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've
There's a
been
weird
away.
change
It's
in
the
tone
guard
between
that's
those two
changed the
lines.
most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
Oh, she was still looking for the
royal
prince,
funeral draws
so she doesn't
ever
know he
closer.
survived. Does she also not know she
One
survived?
day
He survived? Maybe she knows he survived, but didn't know where he was taken, so she still held out certitude that he was out there somewhere.
Escaping the Nord mines,
I'm sure we'll cover it
the
when we get
party
to her,
hailed
what she
a
knows and what she
horse-drawn
thinks.
coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral.
It's a fun little
As they
scene.
gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
I'm glad that the camera is willing to pull away from the player and show us things away from ourselves. Please, do some storytelling, Persona. It's one of those things you don't do a lot of. I mean, you tell short stories, but you don't tell a whole story with a plot.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves.
These people would be wailing and gnashing their
Hostelry
teeth.
tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
There at the Honeybee, gonna make it
Here
so
we go.
much better. Grius went ahead. Let's hurry after him. Why is there an elder in the sacred capital?
That's terribly unfair.
That's terribly unfair. What's wrong? The Hushed Honeybee Inn is on Sunshade Row. Give your map a look if you need a reminder of where that is. Calm down.
Terribly unfair.
That's terribly unfair. Would you stop saying, oh, my kingly virtues? Tolerance is apparently useful early on. I will angle for it. Hello. I remember you. You walked through the wasteland to get here before, correct? Caught a ride on a carriage this time, eh? So the coachman did you a kindness. What's wrong? The Hushed Honeybee, what do you mean did me a kindness? You walked through the wasteland before, got a ride this time, eh? Well, I didn't mean to. Wasn't set out to. Till a few years ago, Golem runners used to park here in this carriage parking area. Looking at them was the only thing I looked forward to, but nowadays there's a ban on them or something. Can I not talk to this ding-dong? Stroll? No, let me talk to Stroll, please.
No.
Oh, sorry, wrong button is what's going on. I wonder what the lodging Grius mentioned is like. Can't wait to actually get some rest for once. What if he was Gideon Emery? Can I talk to him again? I need to see the lines to do my Gideon voice. Town's all a bustle because of the funeral. I could make... Town's all a bustle because of the funeral. I could make some easy coin. I'd advise against any detours right now. Sunshade rolls just down the stairs in the corner with the carriage rank right in front of us. I love my Gideon Emery voice. Oh, I love it.
Hey!
I'd advise against any detours right now. Sunshades rose just down the stairs at the corner with the carriage rank right in front of us.
Hey!
Whatever will I do?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't actually read what he was saying. He was stopping me from going any further. Okay, I gotcha. Really on, come on. Oh, could it be? You are an elder, correct? My, I've never seen one of your kind before. That's right. I see. I must admit I'm quite jealous of you, Elder. Traveling outside the city is a most dangerous venture. Unless you have a gauntlet runner, that is. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. The city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming toward people of your tribe. An elder, huh? You're the first I've ever laid eyes on. Look, he's a nice guy, still kind of racist, but fundamentally...
Just pathetic.
Fundamentally, not a monster person.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
I don't give a toss who's king. I just won't get paid for this thing. So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes.
Got it.
But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? I can stop doing that. I like him, sort of.
need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn. Only bad sorts of folk in there, you know. Well, go in at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way.
Damn.
That accursed landlord. Told him my mother comes tomorrow and he's still springed all this work on me. Hey, you. Fancy a riddle. Where is one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? Here?
That's right.
Indeed. More precisely, up on those gallows there. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A good villain, true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes. By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshade Row. Ah, the Honeybee. What business might one have there? That bastard of a landowner. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. That last Nidia was a sight to behold. Not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. I'm glad we don't do public fucking executions anymore. What a nightmarish tradition.
What am I supposed to do here?
I mean, what a nightmare tradition execution is, of course. These are interesting goods, but I don't think they'll be of much use to us. What have you got to say, Stroll? Can't wait to actually get some rest for once. You already said that. So I thought you weren't repeating yourself in that way. Don't look at me, damn elder. What's over here? Even kings die eventually. Or is that obvious? Loam Hall. If it's an igniter shop, they're doing a good job disguising it. Either way, we'll need to be elsewhere right now. What's up here? Nothing. Nothing for me. That staircase is entirely blocked off by boxes. They're
Crowd on this
stuck.
street looks pretty rough.
Murmur.
Watch
What
out for
happens at a royal funeral?
You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Hey, you there?
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an elder? I see. So that's why. What do you mean? Take a look around, mate. The people who gather here have a little something in common. An elder like you, parapets like us. I won't pray, but it's safe to say we've all been through the ringer we have. Elder, huh? Things must be hard for you too. Grius, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't you worry, nearly all of Sunshade Row's in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now. Yeah, don't mention that I'm here, please. Don't tell anyone. Don't say that you saw me, please. Don't. I think a lot about lying low and what it means to have done something bad and hope that you can get away with coming back. I don't know. This is Hushed Honeybee Inn. Finally a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
I'm back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
Barely any
I didn't
survivors.
know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
So, I believe that Grius is of a species. I haven't encountered this somehow, I don't think. Oh, maybe it's this one rogue tribe. Yep. A tribe, this is what I was about to say. A tribe whose members have longer lifespans, some living more than twice as long as the average of other tribes. They age at the same pace until adolescence, spending the remainder of their lives in middle and old age. Perhaps as a result, the rogue tribe conjures images of the elderly in many minds. In a seniority-based society, rogues often hold high positions due to their longevity. They place great value in eventually passing down their knowledge and purpose, so much that they're known to remember favors as well as grudges for 3 generations. Though many rogue have unique markings on their face, they're not born with them. They're a form of traditional makeup. That's kind of cool, that they just have a very different lifespan. It's not quite like elves, they don't get ancient, but they just live a long time, and they get to be old for most of it. That blows, but it seems like there's hail. Maria Alce is Grius' daughter, part rogue, part Ishkia. They interbreed. She lives at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad, where Fabienne takes care of her. A cheerful and lovable girl, she helps out at the inn at night, but is often discriminated against for being half-blood, resulting in a lack of friends her own age. Which one's Ishkia? Well, we don't have the Ishkia yet. Well, which ones are they, though? So what does she look like? She doesn't look old. I don't know. Fabienne Volpes, proprietress of the Hunched Honeybee Inn, a tavern and inn located in the back streets of Grand Trad. A beautiful Parapus woman of good character. She has a common law marriage with Grius and thinks of his child Maria as her own. Cool. Sweet.
It's so good.
Good knowledge.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted bidou. Bird meat.
Bidou.
One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the Resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
It's weird to be the Resistance against just a guy who is not in charge.
I know
a guy who's
we've
like
plenty of
assigned to it.
independent
It's just the Resistance against Luis,
fighting in
right?
their own ways.
I don't know.
But it seems none could avail themselves to us. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Grius, do you have a plan?
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, alright? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
Oh, I see what he's saying. He doesn't need special powers to kill a king.
Kitchen knife against an archmage.
He's a beast.
Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
I don't know about this.
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me.
Okay, Grius.
One last
You're
thing.
like 200 years old.
Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
Oh, boy.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early.
Oh,
I
I've
need a full
already
night's
seen the
rest
scene
if
to
I don't want to
come.
be a liability.
I've already seen the
Well,
scene.
we've all been short on time to ourselves. But I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone.
Can I get you a
Shall we go
shoebox,
check in on
Calica?
her? At least?
Maybe a Barbie display case?
Look at that.
Memorandum. Why is it a different fucking button? Hush Honeybee Inn. Tavern and inn located in the back streets of Grand Trad, managed by a parapist named Fabienne that acts as Grius' secret base of operations. First floor is known to be an unofficial meeting place for minority tribes to gather and exchange information. Fabienne is generally aware of Grius' covert operations and occasionally even lends her cooperation. At the tavern, Fabienne prepares delectable dishes from her hometown, and her food is highly popular. A culinary specialty from the hometown of Fabienne, hostess of the Hushed Honeybee Inn, the redgrass roasted bidu. Roasted with zesty spices and redgrass herbs, this aromatic poultry dish is supposedly so addictive one bite will make you crave it for life. Many customers frequent the Honeybee to indulge in this meal alone, a hidden gem of Sunshade Row. Oh man, good meals. What life is about, really. Chris isn't around to do it, so let's talk to Maria. I bet she's pretty lonely right now, after all.
Hey.
After nothing but hard ground of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Grias' daughter, can't you? Well, of course I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm just gonna go to bed. Can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters. Twing! Quest room. The door is locked, but no one seems to be inside. Maria's room. Doesn't look like it's a guest room. Remember when we killed a fucking dragon?
Hey!
Please enjoy your stay.
Grias and I go some ways back. Please make yourselves at home.
Did you need something?
Let's play a game.
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Nice. Do you want to read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
Do you help out every day?
Do you help out every day?
Mm-hmm. It's lots and lots of work, but it's fun too. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
She got wings! You're strong.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home.
The lip syncing is not really adequate,
It was
in my
fun talking to
estimation.
you.
I much prefer the anime unlip synced to the 3D model. I think it's different. Let's do this again sometime.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature. It's a bond!
The pure-hearted maiden,
The healer!
Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer.
The healer.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Awaken. New bond.
Thank you.
The party can now study the healer. Sweet. We're gonna learn. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the healer from Maria. I
wonder
yearn
if
for
Papa will stay
this.
for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'll ask him to stay.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. All right. I'll try to read this part now.
Your dad's gonna assassinate the most dangerous
in
man on the
this
planet
country,
tomorrow.
The something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens.
Gallica's literate, huh?
This is a basic principle of this
Small
utopia.
as she
All
is.
are equal. All live in safety. And the rich and poor are as one.
Fuck
no
you.
wants, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help.
And yet you
Basically,
have
it's a
rich
place
and
where there's
poor.
no fighting.
These people
And
can't
everyone always
fucking
gets along.
imagine a world
Wow.
without hierarchies.
Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go.
No
Can I
one
read a
wants to
little more?
dissolve the nobles, they just want to be a
We're
true
probably
noble.
not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Louis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. If it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
I appreciate it.
I'm very
Geralt
suspicious
just
that,
has trouble making friends is all.
we seem to have a party member we haven't formed a bond with, who's going to assassinate the
split
most
up as soon
dangerous
as we
man
leave.
in the world
At the
tomorrow.
Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here. Don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
I'm here for you. You can read some more.
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're
Heroin's
back,
sweet.
let's all have dinner together.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
Chris,
do our
what's your
best.
plan? What's your, actual
Right then.
plan?
Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Uh-oh. Is it going to be on manual or are we in cutscene mode? Location of facilities. Open the local map. Manage your facilities include the weapon shop, armor shop, general store, and magic
Let's go.
shop. Magic shop. To get to the Grand Kitty, we gotta head down Sunlumio Street, then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help. I know where that is.
That reminds me.
It's right over here. Wonder if the funeral will be packed with the country's aristocrats. Yeah, it's just back up this way. And then there's the gallows, and then on the right. Perfect. The chaos gives us the perfect opportunity. Oh, it's Mr. Forrest. Moore. Mr. Forrest, you know. I don't know why, but I can sense Moore's presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough you can connect to academia? Come to think of it, I did find a new power. I should go to academia when I can. Give me multi-class, please. I feel Moore's presence. Go to academia. That guy's just laying on the ground, as though it were comfortable. Is it for him? Perhaps.
Look at this.
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me, should you want to study it.
It's
What do you
time.
have to say? It's time. The time's already come, huh? When you're ready, let's head for the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Meow.
Here, kitty.
What a cute cat. Look at his face. He knows he's cute. Thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path as I expected you would. Splendid. I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask you regarding the power you were all gifted with. About archetypes. I have a task if you'd like to undertake. A task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean, task?
All right.
To stand fearless in the face of change. That may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That, indeed, is the truth of the archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten. Fables and obscurity. The hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same hold true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach the ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream too shall be fulfilled. This way, I am sure we can take the first step toward the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
To nurture the strength I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage, I should raise the healer archetype to rank 10. This can be completed by anyone. It will increase my imagination. You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Leave it to me?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming so quickly to your decision.
Yes, that's right.
A confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Luis.
But for that...
But to that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow, and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth. And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. Such is where this place is.
And why the king confined me here. Through research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories. And ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already your efforts have done much for my research. Now there is more I can do to assist you. If an archetype has learned a skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes.
I can show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength. That is where the game will break. Let us face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors. My feature Endeatures.
How good of you to come.
Skill inheritance is now available. Individually set the skills each archetype inherits. First, we must unlock the Helipo. Or did we already do that? Did we do that when we were conversating with him? Erwin... Helio, we did not.
I see.
Or did not. Okay, I thought we didn't. This is the archetype we sensed from Maria's way of life.
Right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to our life. 1,000 mag is required, yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
That is the power I seek. Take form as a healer. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls, O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer. I feel the power of restoration and light within me. I will help others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
What's next? Rank 20 healer, rank 3 Maria, and 20 mag, and 9,000 mag. No, I don't think he needs to unlock the physical ones. He's already got mage. Oh, is the heart changed?
This power.
No. Same. Stroll. You can just stay as a fighter, it's fine. But what if we inherited some skills? So what if the warrior inherited... Okay, so we mastered... How does this work? That skill. How does this work? Heroine. Seeker. Can inherit any of these. Interesting. Oh, he can't inherit because he hasn't unlocked that archetype. That's why, so we'd have to spend some cash. I was thinking of getting him ReFantasia. Oh, we'd have to actually level him up to do that, wouldn't we? Well, that can wait then, because we're not in a dungeon right now, so we might as well hold on to it. So the healer should be able to, yeah, equip everything, right? ReFantasia, Hama. The healer doesn't even start with a heal spell? Well, then let's equip the healer with Day. Oh, well, is that then universal?
This could work.
Let's see if that's universal. Maybe it is. Maybe we don't need to unlock the archetype. No, we do. But that's, well, yeah. Do we each individually need to make it inheritable, though? That's kind of expensive. Hopefully not. Hopefully once is adequate. Seeker. Seeker's already got Day.
This should do.
Don't need to do it per archetype, of course. That's good. Yeah, mage having Day seems like a great plan to me. Only one inheritance slot, huh? Just one slot? One meager slot? Stroll, also ich gebe dir dieser andere Archetyp. Das gebe ich dir jetzt, okay. It's fine. ReFantasia is useful.
I see.
It's cheap. If 500 mag, no big deal.
This right here.
Traveler, 500 mag. Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
I want to entrust Stroll with his power. Yes, show us the beep 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 face again. The Bob-omb Mario 64 audio. Beep 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 beep. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. I hear the voices of a worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength.
Yeah.
The soul of the seeker. To restore the nobility. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Will you ever
I could
shut
get
up?
used to this.
No, don't channel it. Stroll. Now, do you need to master it yourself? Shit, he does. Well, I guess I'll give him Day, because having an extra heal is really useful. Even if his magic is not super high. Not the highest magic, not the very highest magic. I suppose I should give another ability to him too. What should he give him? Hama? Light damage. We're probably going to be spending a fair amount of time in the healer archetype. So I think we're going to learn Bot.
Alright.
Instead.
I've been saving this.
Yes, please. I've been saving this. Heals for everybody. Bot for some Stroll. Inherit skills, please. Stroll on the Seeker. Go ahead and... Oh, that's expensive. Because it's good.
Here's the ace up my sleeve.
It's fine. I can always cheat if I want to, but I'm enjoying just goofing off and... The royal magic is inscribed on it, and that's... Who's he supposed to look up? Resembles the Seeker, does it? Yeah, no, right, it says Trace. It says our name. Massive statue. Got any new lectures? Inheriting skills.
It appeared. What would you care to know?
Metaphor. ReFantasia.
Oh.
Let's go back to reality. Then I bid thee farewell. Then I bid you farewell. Gideon Emery. bids me farewell.
It's time.
The time's already come, huh? When you're ready, let's head for Regolith Grand Cathedral. Ok. Mais où se trouvent ces... Is that the magic shop there? Isn't it?
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas. Out of my sight, filthy little elder. Someone's shouting from upstairs. Don't let it get to you. You haven't done anything wrong. Oh, that was unpleasant. Hey, even kings die eventually. Or is that obvious?
That reminds me.
Rumor has it this store only operates at night. Maybe we should check it out some night when we're free. Some night when we're free? You're kind of looking ahead to the overall structure of the game. Royal funeral. Hey now, elder lad, that's a nice sword you got there. We gonna kill some motherfuckers? Relax, I'm no thief, but that sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. You must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? Well then, you must have picked up some, never mind. If you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about the tiny magla crystal shards. I buy them up in orders, the Sanctus Church. The accumulators out there gather them too, but I say they're inefficient. Anyway, what else could you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate. Mag, that's the currency we use to study archetypes in academia. If you're really strapped for money, you could give up mag, but you need both, so I'll leave it to you. Yeah, I need mag more than money, I think. Tell me more, memorandum. Magla accumulator. We've heard about these before. Pipes are floating terminal collect magla from the atmosphere, though the amount collected is marginal because the technology is new. The quality of the crystals produced are far cry from good, but they are sufficient for igniters and are linked to the increased efficiency in igniter production, which until now has always required natural crystals. Though unpopular with most of the nobility who see them as an eyesore, they are viewed favorably by most. The main reason... Yeah, good point. The nobility sure aren't most, are they? The main reason being that the crystals produced by signiters can be sold. Signiters? Is this an editing problem? Do they have a different name at some point? This alleviates the discontent of those who feel deprived. To make use of the magla that exists within everyone, as igniters and magic education are too expensive. This alleviates the discontent of those who feel deprived of the opportunity to make use of the magla that exists within everyone, as igniters and magic education are too expensive. Good. History. Regolith Grand Cathedral, an enormous cathedral built in the royal capital around the time Sanctism was established as a state religion, which was just within this lifetime, I believe. The largest structure in the entire kingdom, it boasts a scale far surpassing any other Sanctist construction. The land on which it was built was the former cemetery of the Ukrainian royal family. The highest, or the Ukrainian royal family. Ukrainians are the current ones, I think, or the ex-ones, I guess. The prince. The highest point of the building soars past the palace by a considerable span. Many feel the comparative grandeur of the cathedral implies the authority of Sanctism exceeds that of the royal family, which has nettled more than a few older citizens. Yep, Sanctism is... It's an ancient religion, but not the state religion for a long time, I think, is the implication. Because there's like the 15th Pope or something. The 15th Pope of his name, right? Where was he? Where is he? They just Fortin. They just gave me his last name, okay? The 78th Santifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. So either they go through them like a lot, or it's been around for a while. He's rogue as opposed to Clamar Resant. If they were all rogue, then they'd have lasted a long time. Currency. The reeve is the standardized unit of currents in the United Kingdom of Ukrainia. It comes in several denominations marked by size, shape, and type of coin, and ranges in value from large gold coins to average silver coins to various copper coins for subunit amounts. Subunit amounts. Subunit amounts. Oh, you're the stranger. Changes day by day. It's more favorable on days when the weather is bad.
Looking to sell, are you?
Big cities in Grand Trad are the only places you can exchange, like Grand Trad, the only place you can exchange mag. So, you in? What you got to say? Magla gets denser on days when the weather's bad. That means the worse the weather, the higher I'll pay. That's why more and more people only come by on days with bad weather. You the type to mind the conversion rate, too. Well, I definitely won't trade any on non-rainy days, and I probably won't trade any ever unless I badly need cash for some reason, which is hard to imagine. I think that advancing the classes is probably more important than getting a couple numbers. Helonia Shieldworks. A weird buzzing sound. Isn't that armor too big for you? And the right fit is important. What are you saying?
Hey, listen.
Hey, that's not the sales floor. It's a storeroom for antiques. I know I need to organize all the helmets. Don't judge me,
listen.
okay?
Hey.
Is there just anything else to see? Organize them. Leather shoes. New leather shoes have a unique smell. They're from Grand Trats. They're probably halfway decent quality.
Welcome.
Oh, what a rare customer. Sorry, but I'm afraid we'll be closing soon because of the royal funeral, I'm afraid. Did she say I'm afraid twice? No, we'll be closing soon because of the royal funeral.
What is
Listen, I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but there's no wisdom in buying your first piece of armor that happens to be within your budget. That may be reasonable when you're dealing with clothing or shoes, but for defensive gear, it's best to prioritize armor that suits your needs and body. You start acting like some spoiled Clamar and come back in here complaining and demanding a return for armor that doesn't fit, I swear I'll ban you. It'd be bad for us if we get banned from here. In any case, we should put some consideration into the compatibility between our armor and our archetype. Please. Plus 35? Oh, it's expensive, though. That's so much defense. I assume defense is worth a lot less than endurance in terms of defense. Magic plus 2. It's cheap, too. Oh, Silk Greed. Wait, these are the same slot. Okay, different icons, but the same slot. Wouldn't I lose strength by doing this? I wish it would tell me that when I was hovering over this. Yeah, he's got strength plus 2. Why doesn't it tell me that strength minus 2? I guess I have to be more alert than that, which is fucking annoying. Well, I have no idea what he's wearing. What's he wearing? What's he wearing right now? Can I see that somehow? I guess I'll just fucking buy it. It's fine. You will equip it. What were you wearing before? Sell? Yeah, sell all the garbage. Broken igniter. Ragged fur, scrap metal, cushy clay, glossy fur, grand iron, onyx, amethyst.
Now then.
Well, let's remember there's some really good armor in there for Melee Boy. Just waiting for us, but let's check the other shops first, why don't we? No magic shop for us yet. Put a book in front of me and I'll do whatever. I'll do whatever. The royal funeral's being held today, so I've got to close up shop soon to mourn in my own way. If you're looking to make a purchase, get on with it, please.
What do you think?
In order to get the most of any weapon, consideration must be paid to its type. For example, swords slash the enemy while lances pierce them. If you're familiar with the characteristics of a weapon, even the simplest of attacks may turn the tide. A weapon's affinity can decide the victor before a blow is ever struck. No, it's when the blow is struck. For a true warrior, this is all common knowledge. But since so many these days rely on igniters and skip the fundamentals, I figured I'd refresh your memory just to be safe. Well, thank you. Nothing to appraise here either. Iron sword. Well, obviously these aren't going to be upgrades from the dragon sword. Oh, plus 25 attack. Well, he's not going to be attacking very much, though, but plus 25. Oh, that actually affects spell damage, too. I believe I was told. Does strike damage. That's not, this isn't Dark Souls. Strike isn't just better. And remember, weapon. This weapon seems to be particularly sharp. Armaments like that offer their own strengths that magic can't match. Let's make sure we're well-rounded. I check this weapon. Same weapon. Nothing else to see? Nothing else to see. Bong. Yeah, we kicked that dragon's ass. We shattered that fucking dragon. Shattered it. Oh. The royal funeral's to be held soon. Hello, everybody.
Come on,
My
fish.
word, what is this? There's a hair on this herb. Mine. Shopkeep, I'll buy it for half the price.
It's time.
My word. Medicinal herb. Pile of medicinal herbs. A rather pungent smell is coming from it. A small bottle. Vial that glows with a mesmerizing light. Touch it. The vial shattered.
Well, you break it, you buy it, and that bottle was already cracked anyway. I'm just kidding. You weren't hurt, were you? You can have what was inside if you like. 100 mag. Cool. That ain't nothing. Bag of spices. Stick my hand into the suspicious clothing. I got a gold beetle. A key item.
It's time.
I bet you there's 1,000 gold beetles to collect in this game.
And what is it you want?
The king wouldn't have looked twice at me. But you can't help it. But you can't help but feel sad. Anyway, but you can't help but feel sad. That's what I would say. He wouldn't have looked twice at me, but you can't help but feel sad, fool. But you can't help but feel sad. You making a purchase today. Talk to me.
But which actions
The
to
variety
undertake?
is not bad, eh? All these jars do make it a little cramped, though, I suppose. You can hear the little buggers scurrying away and to find new homes. I'm sorry, but please bear with me until I can clean things up. What do I buy? Lapstick fan. Oh. What happened to Amrita soda? Give me 2 of each. There's so many debuffs in this game. We need some revival medicine too. We need 3. Expensive medicine. Let's have 3 of those as well, just as an emergency. Just a little backup. Another 2 of those. Stunning arrow. 1 sec. Oh, well, that's a lot of money on consumables, but they are useful. What's our Adam's thread do? Oh, return to the dungeon entrance. Well, we should definitely have several of those. That's not a reference to SMT Imagine, is it? Oh, no, it's a real thing. Of course it's a real thing. Sorry to have humiliated myself. Parch water. Mysterious water that induces thirst the more you drink. A natural desiccant to dry up plantus and trees. You sell key items, do you, ma'am?
What now?
Item. Key. Gold beetle. Small bug that glows with magla. Nobody would buy it, but there's apparently someone who's into them. Provision soldier clothes. Map with information. There's room to inscribe additional information of interest to you. Oh, interesting. We can make our own map. A novel. Touring ensemble. Embroidered jacket. Blossom garment. What are these? Are these costumes? They're key items. Secret knowledge of fairies, a jacket embroidered with the crest of House Heliodus, gifted from the manor's servants. The only finery he owns, he keeps it clean and tailored. You could use the guy's name. Oh, it says Stroll. Has it equipped. Arrow has this equipped. Fine traveling clothes originally worn by nobles, made with dirt-resistant fabric whose texture is curious to the touch. And it's a touring ensemble, as if you were touring in the sense of, I think, taking a stroll, probably. I like a long stroll. I think touring could be used to refer to, traveling throughout the countryside. Medicinal herb. Let's go buy that fucking armor.
Hey?
So fucking good. Yeah, I'm still thinking about my gear, ma'am. We've already seen they're gonna give us the opportunity to do hard things that are optional. And they're gonna be within our reach. And we wanna reach them. Let's reach them good. Also big. Oh, I can almost afford both.
Ooh.
Grand jacket. Oh, what do I sell? How much do I need? I need 120 ips. Oh, can I sell something we don't need anymore? Like the bastard sword?
Now then.
Sweet. The acacia rod is also retired.
Now then.
Oh, the bone vest? You don't need that anymore?
Now then.
You don't need either of them.
Now then.
Oh, hopefully we won't need them when we get another party member. I'll hold on to these. We only needed a little bit of that. Oh well, it's all good. That's some sweet evasion. Oh, magic +2. No evasion though. My magic's really fucking high already. I want the evasion. Never underestimate the value of dodge in an SMT game. It cannot be Cannot be understated how valuable it is to get mist. It's worth it to get a couple % better. It'll turn... Oh. Hidden Village, Fruit Blend. Somehow in academia, Arwen and Gallica find they share a common destiny. She evokes the power of a new archetype. Oh, interesting. We can see that her next rank's abilities. What do we learn from her? Mage Enlightenment reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage. That's great. Voice of followers can now be heard even from far away. Now what does that mean? Bright-eyed student. Reduces the mag cost of studying Seeker. Increases the skill inheritance slot for Seeker lineage 2. We need that. Well, for Seeker specifically. Moore's Magic Igniter. The archetype tree becomes accessible from the main menu. Oh. Sweet. So no need to come back to academia. That's fun. Healer Alignment. Sweet. Warrior Alignment. Undaunted Spirit. He attacks a human-type monster. Oh, right, humans aren't, yeah. I forgot for a second that humans are monstrosities. The real monsters, as you might say. What have we got? Halia Village, Redgrass Roasted B2. It's his favorite food. We know, of course. Unknown hometown. She loves benevolent bread. She's Ishka and rogue. He's Clamar. Research takes priority over snacks. Moore gives Arwen the task of cultivating the healer in order to study the various archetypes that have been made available from Arwen's allies awakening to their powers. Maria reads with Arwen. Though lonely, she doesn't want to get in the way of her father's work, a wish reflecting her kind heart. Having discovered Luis's hand in the tragedy of his hometown, Stroll awakens to his archetype and vows to fight alongside Arwen. Somehow in academia. Sweet. Are there 21? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay. Only 14? How many are there usually? Are they usually just 14? They don't usually do the higher tarots, right? They don't usually do... Oh, maybe they do. Do they? They do Devil and... Yeah, they're in there. They're in there. Oh, a book in front of me. Oh, I still can't read it. I'm always talking about how I'm illiterate. Maybe he's been trying. Maybe he's been studying. And this is just the consumable shop. I need to go soon.
You keep away from me.
Ugh, and Elda, stay away from me.
Stay there.
You hear? Apparently the king was actually murdered. Grand Trad.
Oh.
You've got to hurry inside.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Dear me.
Such a disruption, but a royal funeral's being held after all. Oh. The megalith or the regalith or whatever it was called. Where's the palace? Is that the palace right there? Surely not. That's pretty ungrand. Is that the palace? That looks like another church to me. The palace looked like it was off to the left in the shot that we saw, I think. Maybe that wasn't it, though. Look at this sky. Crazy sky. I wonder if it's just stylized or if it's meant to be strange. Almost time. Let's stay focused. What a crowd. Hope there aren't any weirdos mixed in there. Oh, that's us. He's talking about us. What's this? Looks like the night market's got something extra. The royal funeral's got the city full to bursting. Think we'll earn a fatter profit?
You there?
Don't presume this is some Padre Mustari shop. From the Malnova archipelago to Montario, we've wares from all over the country, and your head is in a box. The cost sometimes reflect the fact accordingly, however. We've all sorts of things, from gear to the power to heal to foodstuffs to, well, nothing you'd want in your kitchen. Oh, a soothing sweet bun? Was that what the little girl liked? What did he mean by that last bit? This place is a little suspicious, but do you want to buy something anyway? Soothing sweet bun. A baked sweet that eases your anxiety when eaten. Is that what you want? You have 0 right now. You buying? Hell yes. Oh, you've a sharp eye and a good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined. I'll buy it all.
You there?
We meet again, young man. Oh, I can just buy another one. What's a mindless mallet do?
Can we talk?
He said that hitting an opponent doesn't make them forget things. Ooh, that's silence. Sure, we'll buy a silence. Oh, you've a sharp eye and good taste. Yes, indeed. What else is there to be seen in this district? I see some kind of water merchant.
Yeah. Oh, dear me.
What do I make of you? Water merchant, indeed.
Quite fresh.
Sorry to break it to you, but we're planning to close up shop early today. We're in mourning for the king and all.
Fancy a
And Terra
chat?
Water Shop. It's not just any old water, you know. You won't find such clean well water anywhere else. My husband goes through loads of trouble bringing it back here, so please don't say it's overpriced. A cooking ingredient. Restores 30 MP to one ally. Oh, that's expensive, and she only has 3 of them. So these do restock. It would be good to buy them up if we can. Should we sell them? Oh, it can be purified. We should hold on to the things that can be purified, probably. I can't afford it. I should have saved some money to buy MP items. I'm not optimal. I gotta restart.
Got it?
Time to sneak in. You ready? No, let me see what else is here. Who are you?
Amazing.
I'm kind of false.
What should I do?
People may be flooding in for the royal funeral, but I'm not raising prices for a quick reeve. That's how I'm paying my respects to His Majesty.
Actually,
I used to think meat was only cooked at home or shops, but these gauntlet runners with rich folk drive around have kitchens in them, and apparently, gauntlet runners. I'd like to try riding in one someday. We do meat. Uh-huh. Cooking. Who are you, pig lady? We met you before.
Wonder what it's like inside. I got this friend working for a nice family. She gets to watch the royal funeral from the good seats.
It's time.
Nice. Let's stay focused. Can I see what's over here? Is this the recruitment center? Yes, it is. Might not be wise, because we're technically deserting.
Got it?
You got wings? No, I gotta talk to this guy with wings. Where's he go? You moved me away from Mr. Wings. Mr. Wings? Hey.
Simply
Ah, how beautiful. The Grand Cathedral's exterior is truly stunning. I sense a kind of strength about it, one that can endure anything that may happen. Even were it attacked, I'm certain it wouldn't be harmed at all. Of course, no one would dare try to attack the Grand Cathedral. It's so beautiful.
Got it?
Oh, it's time to sneak in. Not yet. Well, my little boyfriend's gonna be here soon. I'm gonna have to go. This is almost a 2-hour video as well, but I'm hesitant to stop yet because I don't want to stop yet.
Got it?
It's time to sneak in. Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change. Ooh, bum, 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 bum.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out.
It is he.
Although I don't see Luis around.
Oh.
Look there!
Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. What?
The call. What is this?
Well, what is it? Oh, is this a dune walker? Is he in an airship?
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame?
He's making a fucking drag entrance.
Declaring himself royalty. Barbarian.
Your fool of a king is dead. Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and
Why
died.
didn't we get a wide
under
shot
his
of his
own
arrival?
weakness.
I was really confused as to how he got here. It seemed like he flew in on a crane.
This is madness. At the king's own funeral.
Lord Louis
King's
speaks
own
true.
funeral?
The nobles are to blame.
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is a little fucked up here. Oh. Yeah, okay, so it was an airship. Oh, yeah, totally fucking flying with a huge load.
You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse. They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home.
So the last thing I know about this game, I think, is what's going to become of this corpse.
A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago.
After that, I'll be totally
How long
blind.
before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late King Saul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Okay, Mr. Squeeburn, you can be Squeeburn of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we...
Oh,
What's happening?
What is happening? Doesn't seem like it was part of Luis's plan.
Such power. It can't be.
The royal magic.
The palace.
Ooh, it stands over the regolith after all. Oh, look at that fucking thing. Oh, that's really cool. Oh. It's the face.
Could this be the king's own magic?
Face of the man he murdered.
I am Hithlodius the Fifth.
Hi.
His Majesty?
Him the Majesty.
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide. Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face, it can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece. Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
It's democracy. We're bringing it by other means. I mean, parliamentary democracy has disappointed me, so maybe this is the better way.
The faith of the citizenry. Truly.
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices.
The math
ring
involved
out
in figuring out this
clarion
spell
truth.
must have been
Here
incredible.
and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden. Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
Always nice to hear
So
blackguard
be it.
used.
Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
Luis doesn't seem so bad to me, honestly. I don't know.
My village burned. The church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds?
I guess Luis can't kill humans. Well, is
protected?
Luis sending the humans is the
He's not the
problem.
man you think he is.
Hey, look!
Are you sure?
Come, Luis. He's catching
If the
up to
soldiers
Forden.
couldn't beat humans, then what you should have done was evacuate the village. Dip shit. So, like, what were you thinking?
You've
You
led
had
the
enough
people's
time
hearts astray.
to send outriders?
No future
You had
exists
days?
without the power to eliminate the human crisis.
I find
Those who
Stroll's
stand at my
backstory
side,
a little
who oppose the powers
iffy.
that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution passed due.
You vile! He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Why do you say that?
Hey,
Why would he doom us all?
him? A Kingslayer deserves only death!
Not true. No. Kingslayers should be adulated and adored.
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
He's gonna get him. Get him. Get that Louise.
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished?
Preventive.
Impressive. One of the royal family's dogs.
Avenging his own dad. That's pretty good.
See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
Yeah, he's just like, here you go. Oh. Oh, Grius. Oh, Grius. No. Oh,
I warned
Grius.
you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing.
Count Luis is our only hope!
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice. Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall
What's the deal with the
no
rock?
sabotage or obstruction of
Where's
this
the rock?
trial. Let all hear me and obey.
It's in his eye. Ooh.
Damned.
I like Luis. Just straight up. I think he should win.
Hey, Grius! Grius!
Damn it.
Luis!
Statecraft does not call for heroism.
Alcest.
Oh no!
The sun sets on old fossils.
Oh
It is a new
jeez!
dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
He blew up the king's corpse! He corpse explosioned it! He's a necromancer! He is a necromancer, I know that already.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
Ooh,
He
bone
defiles
time.
the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
Is he
It
Spanish?
seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla.
No.
Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Oh no! Skeletons!
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
I'm pretty sure that, oh no, it's Pearl. Wish we had some AoEs going on.
What is this? What the hell is this?
Look at his eyes.
Stroll, get a hold of yourself.
We've got company. Oh, they got so many press turns. Shoot!
Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
Anxiety. When you're ambushed or when you get crit. Unable to control archetype skills and attacks against them will consume turn icons among other things.
Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come.
Just clear it off.
Brace yourselves.
No, he's still anxious. Oh, hit rate is 100%. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Can I help him? Poison, paralysis, burn, charm, anxiety. I have one. I think I want to save it for an encounter that's probably going to be harder. One enemy.
Not now.
I don't need one. Because he can't use archetype skills. Oh, he's freaking out. Oh no! I lost the turn. Just pressing the button cost me the turn. Shit. Okay. Which of you is worst? I think spears are worst. Weak. Fuck you. Oh shit. Okay, let's not do that again, please.
Taste steel!
Wham! Oh, he's such a beast. Oh no, the turn.
Let's go.
Please, Hama, this bastard. Expel.
In the name of justice.
I guess we only got 2 people now, because Grius is toast.
Let's stay calm.
Go ahead, Hama again. It's all good.
Now, what's the...
Bang, bang.
Where'd that man go?
Where'd he go?
Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
Ooh.
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
We'll just directly
Take care with
inter
him,
him.
please. He was a dear friend. He gave us all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you. That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary
What if I hadn't used it at all?
And you?
Would you have a different line?
You're clearly more than a guard
That would've
captain.
been cool.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but... these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Alsace?
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage.
Debate?
He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor-bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I have the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
It's going to be dangerous.
It's going to be dangerous.
That's exactly why we can't abandon these people. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
I'm a skeleton buster.
Regolith Grand Cathedral.
Gotta hurry.
Mission start. We need to catch up to that night. Can I save, please? No, I want to save and quit. It's time for me to quit. My boyfriend's gonna be here soon. I gotta go.
We're safe here.
Be a great moment to let me save my game. Classic, iconic, really. To let me save my game.
Over here!
This way, we are upward bound.
This is bad.
castle. It's going to collapse. Eep, watch out! Excuse me. Sneezing a lot. We've been separated, I say. Are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Problem is... Damn it, there's no way up now. Seek another path. I shall ascend from here. Got it. We'll catch up. Meet us again. Let us meet again above. Fight well. Be not reckless.
Okay?
No, I want to save. Can I not, like, quick save or something?
What now?
Wow. Just not a modern JRPG, huh? No quick save, just a long time in between saves and nothing to do about it.
Sauce! On your toes, everyone!
I guess I have to leave this game running.
Right! Hit him where it hurts!
Oh, sweet. I'm higher level than them already.
Found us! Get ready, everyone!
Get fucked.
Keep it up!
I suspect they're weak to my blunt damage, too. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Why don't you find me a safe room? That would be just really appreciated. Help me, says the pleading woman. Who the hell are these? Where'd they come from? No, stay back, that damn necromancer's attacking defensive civilians. We can't just leave them. Come on, we have to help. I think melee will be fine.
Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm.
I bet his melee will do it.
You hit their weakness!
In the
Hell
name
yeah.
of
Oops, doesn't matter. Dragon's Indignation. Wow. I think it's the name of the weapon, actually. Yeah, it is. Well, we are a skeleton-crushing machine, really. Are you unhurt? We're all right, thanks to you. But who are you? Which organization do you belong to? Please save my son. He's up ahead. We'll look for him. Please wait until we send word. Are you not really with the state army? Well, it makes no difference in the end. A rescue's a rescue after all. I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please look for her son. Suppose it's not as simple as just bringing that mage to justice, isn't it? Why not? Why can't we just kick the mage's ass?
Keep the pressure on!
Just move in circles. Juke and dodge. Safe room? It's not marked like a safe room. Mama, where are you? I can't get out. Help me. A child, he must be in this room. Noble scripture, blessed water.
Great find. Keep it.
Weapon?
Nice.
Ooh, an ivory staff. How do I get around in this room? Oh, go through here? Yes.
All right.
It's going to be all right. You hurt? Yeah, it was scary. You were very brave. Thank you, sir. Looks like he's okay. I'm going to go get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, and well done. I'll get them to safety. You two should get out of here as well. The area ahead is much too dangerous. Honestly, I'm not even sure the state army can handle this. We've further business to attend to. Take care of the child, if you would. There he is. I'll be back later.